So will I be a pro after this?
If you're working with me, you're gonna be a pro. What up? Welcome back to the ranch, everybody.
Welcome.
The lighting is a little weird here because it's raining
let's
and
try to turn this way.
dark and ugh. No, I look like ooh. All right, guys. So what we are gonna do today is
install a window.
she's gonna learn how to install a window, and so we're gonna do a step-by-step how to install a window video for someone who doesn't know what they're doing. And so hopefully that'll help some of you guys when it comes time to installing windows on your project. After this video is done, if you guys have any questions, make sure you leave a comment. There's a lot of different things that people do differently in different parts of the country. There's a lot of things that I did very different in Wisconsin that I did very different in Maui. And so we're gonna get her out there. We're gonna train a newbie how to install a window for the first time. So let's get to it.
Do it.
Woo!
So will I be a pro after this?
If you're working with me, you're gonna be a pro. What up? Okay, so what we're gonna do, first of all, if you're gonna set a window, you need to unpack the window. So the first thing that you need to do when you're getting ready to set your window is you need to make sure that it is flashed properly on the sill. And so that's what we're gonna do first, is we're gonna flash the bottom of this sill right here. So grab that roll of flashing right here. This is the brand that we have at our local home store. There's tons of brands of it. I really like this one just because it's got the rubber face on it. It's just nicer than some of the other ones. I like this one, but this stuff's expensive too. Man. So what we're gonna do is we want to measure side of the sill. So mark it with your finger like right there. And it doesn't have to be perfect because then we're gonna go up the side with it as well. So then you pull like another 6 inches and another 6 inches.
Oh, for both sides.
Hold this up. Pull it all the way up. And we do use a wider piece of flashing or membrane for the sill, and then we'll use a thinner one on the sides. We're just gonna lay it right in here. Get it nice and tight in that corner. And go like that. It's real simple. You take your knife and you cut the corner going out. And then you wrap it around like that. So you want to do that side? That'll do it. Okay. And then there you go. That keeps any water that would ever get behind the sill of the window. It'll push it out and away from the house. So now let's grab that roll again. We'll cut 2 more 6-inch pieces. Take the paper off the back. All right, so you just go like this. Like that. Okay, so now, and then wrap it up in there like that. And then pull it nice and tight. Like that, there you go. It's prepped, it's good to go. So the next step to getting this window installed, this is just the way I do it too. You just want to put a nice bead of caulk going down the side of the window. And then I go down a little bit below the window and then I stop. We don't caulk the bottom. And the reason for that is that if any moisture were to get into this section of the window, the water will roll out and exit down below. We need to do the top there and then this side going down. So if you want to do this side.
Oh my goodness.
I'm actually gonna go inside and I'm gonna hand the window out to B. She's gonna hold this window all by herself. All right, okay. So I'm gonna go in there and get it and hand it out to you.
Okay.
I'm just gonna set it right here. Now hold it right here. Just hold that for a second.
Oh my goodness, okay.
So now we take the bottom in first. Okay. And then push on the bottom corner right there. Okay.
Got it. It's not really tight on there.
I know, I gotta get that there.
Oh my goodness.
Right, there we go. That's it. Okay. Typically, you don't want them to be that tight. It's just a little bit of plywood that's just hanging down and I didn't feel like cutting it out.
Will that cause a problem?
No, but now we need to check and make sure that this window is level and square. So I'm gonna go grab a level and then we'll check it out and make sure it is. And if it is, we can nail it in. for some odd reason, I can't find a stinking level on this entire job site. So we're gonna go and use a different method. Normally you can just level one side and then we'll square up the window and make sure it's all good. And I'll show you how to still square it up. But instead of using a traditional level, we are going to use a laser level. You can see the laser line goes right up the side, and so this window just needs to be adjusted on over that way, just a tiny hair on the top. Since the top of the window needs to go over that way just a little bit, what we're gonna do is we are actually going to pop one nail in this bottom corner, just like that. So you see, we just need to tap this over just a tiny bit. So I'm gonna go, and that's right on. So now we'll pop a nail right here. Now we're gonna go about squaring up this window. What you do is you just put your tape there and then you measure to the corner. So we have 59 and 1/4 inch right there. Now we're gonna do the same thing going this way. And we have 59 and 1/4 inch. So this window is perfectly squared up, which means that we can nail off the rest of this window. And so I will have you actually nail off the window. But one thing that, I don't know, this is just my way of doing it. I don't know if everybody does it this way, but we do not nail every single nail hole. I usually do every 4th nail hole. So on this one, we'll just do 1, 2, 3 nails. Top and a bottom, and then 3 nails in the field there. Hold your nails like this.
Okay.
You go like that and give it a couple taps. There you go.
Oh,
right?
Goodness. Okay.
And then just give it a couple more taps just like that.
I'm the worst. I've
person in the
smashed
world.
my fingers so many times.
Well, that's why you just get it started. Real light taps, just get it started. And then you finish it off with your fingers away from it. And don't hit the window. Just do small hits and it'll work. Start with the one on the bottom there.
This one?
Yep.
Oh my goodness.
Couple more. See, so you can feel it. There you go.
Okay.
Now, it actually might be easier to swing from the other side here. So stand right where I am. And get down on your knees.
Like this?
Yep. And just... swing it good. Swing it like a man.
One eternity later.
To be fair, my wrist hurts.
Okay.
I'm so scared of hammers.
Hard piece of wood, too. I'll do the taller one.
Okay.
And there's another way to nail these too. A lot of people will use a roofing gun. I don't like to do that because when you're in a colder climate and the plastic gets brittle, you shoot it with a gun, it just goes poof and explodes everywhere. With this window, because it's such a small window, we're not even gonna put any nails in the bottom, no nails in the top, just the side. If it was a big wide window with a center support, then we would put one under there and then probably do a couple nails. But because it's such a small window, there's no need. This is all good. Now, we're gonna seal up the outside here with the flashing material. Hi guys. I always take all my screens out and store them in a very safe place in the house so that we do not wreck the screens until the house is done and we're ready to put these in and have it be a normal house. I don't like wrecking stuff, and having to buy new stuff, so.
I mean, you like wrecking stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Demo day, hashtag.
As you can see, this is the same stuff that we used before. This is just a little bit smaller. So this is a 4-inch roll. First thing is, you guys want to do your bottom here, like that. So you just go a little bit past the windows. You want to be able to have all of your tape overlap. So then we just go like this. Get it right up in the edge here. And then you just, so you want to go just above the top of the window a little bit. And then you hang it down past the bottom of that piece of flashing tape. Okay. And so then I just make 2 of those right away. Because there's 2 sides.
Smart.
Because of all these windows in this house were the same size, when I installed the rest of the windows, I was able to cut all of the flashing off of one window for all of the sides.
Well, that's handy.
Dandy. And See how it just overlaps and hangs over a little bit? And now you're done.
Yay.
Yeah, so that's pretty much it for this window, guys. We are gonna do the rest of these windows, but I don't think we're gonna do them today. We might have to come back because as you can tell, it's pouring. And this is the last window that is under the wraparound porch. Question for you now.
Okay,
Do you remember all the steps?
I think so. Okay.
So what's your first step then?
The first step is I have to put the tapey thingy
Mm-hmm.
on the sill.
Yep.
And then I have the 2 extra pieces that I put over it.
That you wrap your corner.
And then you put your caulk down the side and a little bit below. Then you put your window in.
Yeah.
And then you make sure it's square and level.
Yeah.
And then you take your nails and you put your nails in the top and the bottoms.
Mm-hmm.
And then 3 along the side.
On the perimeter, sorry.
A perimeter. And if you have a big window with a center support, you'll put them on the top and the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
We put the tapey stuff again along the bottom, along the sides, and then the top, and overlap the edges. Oh wait, but there was one thing.
You forgot.
Oh yeah. So you don't, wait. Did I forget? So you don't put the caulk on the bottom because you don't want the water, any moisture to get stuck in there.
Yeah.
But what step did I forget? Oh, and you take out the screens.
And then you take off the little covers right there off of the weep holes. And that's
and
it.
then it's done.
Windows are pretty simple, guys. These windows are Anderson windows. They're really easy to install, and that's what I like about them. Any homeowner can install these windows. That's why we wanted to show you guys that it's totally possible. I hope that, guys, helped you. I hope that helped you guys. And I hope that when she explains it a little more better.
I just copied everything you said.
Okay,
so does
guys.
that mean that I got it?
Yeah.
Okay, so if I remembered all of that, you can remember it too. And you can probably hammer the nails in better than I can.
I would hope so. Good job. I love you. That's it for now, guys. We'll see ya later.
Oh, look. You can see them.
Oh yeah, there. There's a whole bunch of them. That's probably like a dozen deer. And there's more there.
They just want to survive.
No, they don't. They want to go in my freezer. That's where they want to go.
They want to go in there.
Yes, I think they do.
Yeah, guys, I want to go in the freezer. Oh, goodness.